With just a month left until taxes are due for 2020, most people have either received their tax refund or are about to. Whether you already have that money earmarked for a purchase or are still trying to figure out how to spend it, I want to give you 5 suggestions about how to make the most out of your tax refund. I'm Bradford with the Penny Pincher's Guide to Personal Finance. While using your tax refund to go on a nice vacation or buying a new TV sounds fun, there are a couple things that you should consider putting your money towards first before spending it on luxury items. One thing that won't cost you a penny though is giving the video a like and helping us with our mission of spreading financial literacy. But on to the 5 tips to help you make the most out of your tax refund. The first thing you should consider spending that tax refund on is using it to set up a $500 to $1,000 starter emergency fund. While most Americans can't afford a $1,000 emergency at any given time, this is a great way to put a buffer between you and going into debt when something inevitably goes wrong. The second thing you should consider using that tax refund for is putting it towards your debt payments. If you have credit cards, student loans, any sort of consumer debt, this is a great way to use that money to put it towards principal and save you on interest later on. The caveat here that I want to make sure you're sure of is that when you do use your tax refund to pay down debt, make sure that it goes towards the principal only and not just the next scheduled payment. The third thing I want you to consider is once you have that starter emergency fund and you've used it to pay down your debts, is to have a fully funded emergency fund of 3 to 6 months of expenses. How large your emergency fund should be, whether it's on that 3-month side or the 6-month side, is really a factor of how secure your job is and how sure that you're able to replace your income if something does happen. But worst case scenario, you do lose your job, you're gonna have at least 3 months to be able to continue living the same way that you do, to be able to find a new job and replace your source of income. The fourth thing that you should consider is using that tax refund to get a head start and get ahead on your 2021 Roth IRA contributions. You can contribute up to $6,000 to your Roth IRA or $7,000 if you're age 50 or older. So putting either a couple hundred or a couple $1,000s towards your 2021 contributions can get you a great head start in preparing for your future. The fifth thing you should consider is, because all things come in moderation, is once you have that emergency fund, you've paid your debts down, and you've invested some of that money, is yes, you should use some of that money towards fun things, whether that is buying that new TV, going on a vacation you want to go on, or even just going out to a nice dinner as a way of spending your own money. Use just a little bit of your tax refund towards doing something that you want to do. And a final consideration that I want to throw out there is that if you did get a large tax refund, say over $1,000, with the exception of some tax credits due to being in a lower income category, is that you should go to your payroll office and work with them to adjust your deductions and how much money is being withheld from every paycheck for taxes. Because over the past year, if you have a large tax refund now, is you've been overpaying, you've been over withholding how much money is going to end up being paid towards your income taxes. So what that really means is over the past year, you've been giving the government a tax-free loan. You are much better off using that money after you've adjusted your deductions correctly and use it towards paying down debt, savings, or investing. You are going to spend your money better than the government is, at least until you get that tax refund back. The ideal goal is that you have a 0 tax refund. You have paid all the money that you already owe, and you haven't overpaid or underpaid. While that's really hard to get and nail it down to an exactly 0 number, what is more likely is that you're going to have a very small couple $100 tax refund, because at least from my perspective, it is better to end up getting just a slight amount back, so that way I don't have to worry about towards paying any sort of fines or penalties because I underpaid my taxes. Now, I'd love to know what you're going to spend your tax refund towards. Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for joining me today, and until next time, just remember to pinch a little.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, make sure to check out the video that's on the left-hand side of your screen.
Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like more great content, and to support our channel.